Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and today we're going to do a head-to-head between two Streamlight flashlights. On the top we have the Streamlight MicroStream USB, and on the bottom it's the Streamlight MacroStream USB. So obviously a very similar look and overall feel to the lights. You just have a bigger light on the bottom and a smaller light on top. Both are USB rechargeable. The MicroStream USB is a great light. I have the original MicroStream, which is not a USB, and it's just a great compact little flashlight. The USB adds more functionality to it, and then obviously the MacroStream is the larger version of it. So let's talk through some of the details on each light, and then we'll take them out to the night and use them. All right, so for the MicroStream USB, it is USB rechargeable. I'll show you how that works in a minute. It does have a battery charge indicator, so you know when it's charging versus when it is fully charged. IPX4, so it's water resistant. There is an O-ring in there. As far as your output, you have a low at 50 and a high at 250 lumens. Your low is going to run at 3.5 out for 3.5 hours, and your high is going to run for 1.5 hours. Your max throw on the low is 31 meters. Your max throw on the high is 68 meters. Drop resistant to 1 meter. Now with the light, you're going to get some instructions. You're going to get your micro USB cord, very short, but it's going to do the job. And you're also going to get a lanyard as well. All right, for the MacroStream, we have a high output of 500 lumens, a low output of 50 lumens. Your high output's going to run for 2 hours, your low for 8 hours. Both the lights do come with their own lithium-ion battery. I actually looked at them. It doesn't say AAA and AA, but they're, I guess, Streamlight equivalent to AAA and AA batteries. AAA for the MicroStream and AA for the MacroStream. Both of them similarly, it's going to be red, little red light I'll show you in a video here when it's charging, and green when they're fully charged. The MacroStream is IPX4, so it's water resistant. It's also drop resistant to 1 meter. And just like the MicroStream, the MacroStream is going to come with a lanyard, your USB recharging cord, and also some instructions as well. Now the weight for the MacroStream is 2.2 ounces, whereas for the MicroStream is 1.2 ounces. So you are getting a little bit different there as far as your, your weight. And I will note that the you do get a couple more color options. You get coyote, blue, red, and black for the MicroStream, and right now only black for the MacroStream. Now what I can tell you is that having used the MicroStream, the advantage of the MacroStream is obviously going to be more lumen output. And it's just going to give you a, I'm guessing, like a wider beam, just because the head of the light is actually wider. Both the lights function in the same way. Let me show you real quick here. As far as charging them, you just pull this back, and there's your USB, micro USB, and on this one, pull it back, there's your micro USB as well. So plug it in, charge it up, and then when it's green, you're ready to go. So one of the difference worth noting, 3.87 inches from end to end for the MicroStream, and 4.5 inches end to end for the MacroStream. Okay, we're outside now. We're going to test out the MicroStream first. We'll show you 250 and then 50. Once again, the MicroStream 250 and 50. We're looking at my minivan, which is about 20 feet away. Okay, now we'll show you 500 and then 50. And then once again, 550. Okay, now we're going to do the 250 on your right and 500 on your left, just so you can see the difference in the two lights. So MicroStream first and then MacroStream second. Here's the MicroStream, MacroStream. Here we're back at 75 feet. First we'll show you the MicroStream at 250, looking at the same minivan. So here's that. And then we'll show you the MacroStream at 500 now. And we'll compare them back and forth. All right, so when I'm shining the MicroStream at 250 right at the minivan, I can see probably 15 feet in front of it and probably 10 feet behind it. With the MacroStream, I can see probably about the same thing, but I am getting more light here on the ground right in front of me, as opposed to more light in front and in back of the minivan. Maybe a little bit more, but it's definitely giving me more light in front of me if I was walking, as opposed to the MicroStream, which still gives me light, but not nearly as much on the grass in front of me. Okay, we're gonna look at the actual beam now, just to see what it's like when it's looking at my fence, which is about 25 feet away. First the MicroStream, and then the MacroStream, and then we'll go back and forth. So let me show you the MicroStream and MacroStream shining on the grass. And it's funny because it's really exactly what you'd expect. A smaller light with a smaller head, smaller bezel from the MicroStream, and then a larger one from the MacroStream. The actual display of what the light looks like as far as how hot the center is, and then the spill out from there, it pretty much looks exactly proportional one to the next. Smaller and less for the MicroStream, and larger and more from the MacroStream. So here's a quick look at them looking at the ground in front of me. This is the MicroStream. So pretty even, pretty balanced when you look at the light. You can see a slightly hotter center when I'm looking at it with the human eye, but relatively balanced, I would say. And then here's the MacroStream. Again, relatively balanced. It's just that it's a larger center beam there because it's a bigger head, bigger bezel. The diameter is larger, and then still quite balanced coming out from that center. Definitely a little bit hotter in the center, but again, quite balanced between the two. Quite a balanced light, I should say, and both of them are pretty evenly balanced relative to their size. Okay, so you've seen them in use, the MacroStream and the MicroStream as well. A couple other things I want to mention. They both have nice deep pocket clips. You can see how deep they will ride in your pocket. The pocket clip is great also too because it's nice and rounded there, easy to put into your pocket. It's got enough flex, and this is for both of them. And then additionally, you can put them on your cap as a headlamp. So I think the MicroStream was one of the first flashlights years ago I saw that actually offered that kind of loop back option in the clip. But yeah, it's nice to be able to put them both on your hat. Obviously the MacroStream is going to weigh more. It's going to feel a little bit heftier. It doesn't feel, like awkward when it's on your head. It's not like your head's bobbling around over the place because of the weight. But the MicroStream just feels a little bit lighter. So yeah, overall, a couple other thoughts. One is that for me, both these lights are going to be everyday carry lights or work lights. Throw them in a bag, throw them in an EDC bag, a backup bag. They're not meant to be a thrower, a searchlight, a floodlight, not a tactical light, just an everyday carry light or a work light for a lot of different tasks. So one thing that's interesting is that I think with the MicroStream, it feels very solid behind the pressure switch, like underneath that little rubber pressure switch. You got to really click it in to get it to click. Whereas with the MacroStream, as you click it, it kind of absorbs a lot, and then finally it clicks on. Both of them work totally fine. I would just call this one goopier and this one a little bit harder as far as the click. And so for some people, they have a preference of what they want it to feel like when they actually click the flashlight. So this one, it feels like maybe it's a little bit softer, and then this one's a little bit harder. So that's just one notable difference. Price point for this. For the MicroStream, you've got a variety of different colors, but you're looking right around 30 bucks and a little bit less if you get it in the original black. If you get it in the original black and not the USB, you can get it for closer to around 20 last time I checked. But the USB, you're talking about around 30 bucks, give or take, for the variety of different colors. The MacroStream, you're talking closer to 50. 54 is where I saw it over at Battery Junction, I think was one of the cheaper prices. Obviously you're talking about your output difference, 250 versus 500, your low is the same. AAA size battery versus AA size battery. I'll just show you real quick here. It talks about the voltage and everything, but it says Streamlight, where it's located, 3.9 volt, 350 milliamp hour, rechargeable lithium ion. you can see all that, but that's all the information that it has there. So it doesn't actually say if it's a AAA. Some of these lights, some lights like that will take a AAA or AA. You can use not just a rechargeable version, but there are, and I'm blanking on the number right now. It's like 14650 or something like that, batteries. But the ones that come with them are good. So for me, what I noticed is that you're getting the wider light with the MacroStream because the bezel's wider, obviously. I didn't notice between 250 and 500 like a massive difference to the human eye, other than the fact that, you know, that circle of light is going to be wider with the MacroStream versus the MicroStream. Some people just like a bigger flashlight. It's a nice size to fit in your hand. This one does feel small, which is what some people want. Some people want something that's going to fill out their hand a little bit more. So, you know, there's a preference thing there, and obviously your price point. So you got preference, price point, lumen output, color options. But both have been good lights. My MicroStream I have built into a Kydex kit with like a Tops Kukri and a Tops Tanamboka Puko. I always forget how to say that. But that's like a, you know, when I'm out in the woods, if I've got that rig on me, now I've got a little light I can always use. So I believe in that light, absolutely. And you'll definitely be seeing this guy more in my EDC setup. I'll be interested to see how much I use this guy. I do like it. But yeah, I don't know what it is at this point. I'm still trying to decide how much I want to carry this and use this. They're both good lights, but I'm leaning more toward the MicroStream at this point. So if you've used either one of these, or in particular if you've used them and compared them, I'd love to hear your thoughts in your comments in the comment section. But let's hear what your overall thoughts are on the Streamlight, MicroStream, and the MacroStream. Alright guys, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.